Good morning, everybody. Chicago, how are y'all doing? Happy 4th of July weekend. It's Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. I'm Tony Ocean, folks, Monday through Friday at noon, a little lunchtime fun. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show. Every show we dedicate is to the first responders. Thank you for everything you do. But also, it's dedicated mostly to people like you who take the time and watch the show on any of our social media outlets. It's a great show. I hope you guys are sitting around for a good one. Let's get some laughs from the heart. It's showtime. Let's go. Thank you, Dina Manzella from Seventh Heaven. It's Ocean's Pit. Hi, everybody. Happy 4th of July. You guys notice if you ever watch any talk show, podcast, sports show, whatever it is, and it's the holiday weekend, you ever noticed? There's always a substitute that comes in because the guy who usually, guy or girl, guy or gal who does the show is on vacation. Nope, not me. That's me here on the 4th of July weekend. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Yee-hee. All right, let's get to it. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. Our good friends from Ace Hardware, folks. Norwich Displays, Evergreen Park, Warrenville, and now in Mesa, Arizona. Ace just celebrated 100-year anniversary. Congratulations to Ace Hardware, folks. And you got to tune up that lawnmower, folks. Just $105 plus parts. They're your neighborhood powerhouse. Take advantage of the auto key programming. They can program car cut keys up to 50% less than the dealership. Visit your helpful hub to speak to a certified member. And don't forget to go into Ace Hardware and say, hey, I want to grill my Ace off. It's that simple. You get $20 off any grill purchase. You tell them Tony O sent you. That's Ocean's Pit Ace Hardware. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. That's right, for 100 years. And I'm sure they're going to be doing a hell of a lot more and more years to come to our good friends from Ace Hardware. Looking to buying, selling a home? Well, there's only one thing you can do, one lady you can see, one person you can talk to, and that's my good friend Mary Grievous, folks. Working all the time, my good friend Mary. That's right. The perfect real estate professional, whether you're putting your home on the market or looking for your dream home, give Mary a call today. She's available as buyers, sellers, for sale by owners, expired listings, Berkshire Hathaway Stark Real Estate at Grievous at starkre.com or give her a call at 630-688-1725. Don't forget, Mary is also in charge of the Chicago Music Cruise 2025. You guys missed that one in January of this year, but you can't miss the one coming up March 22nd to March 30th, 2025. You got plenty of time to save up. You got plenty of time to get on this ship, folks. That's right. Royal Caribbean, Oasis of the Seas. All the information right there. All you got to do is look at the bottom of the screen. Right, it's going to be fantastic, folks. We're going to stop in Fort Lauderdale, Carousel, Aruba, Coco Key, Bahamas. It's going to be Hillbilly Rock Stars, Mojo's Jukebox, Tony Ocean, the main event band, and of course, the ringleaders themselves, Seventh Heaven. It's that simple. Call Mary at 630-688-1725 from NTD Vacations or go to ChicagoMusicCruise.com and tell them Tony O sent you. It's that simple. Climb aboard, baby. We're expecting you. 8 days Caribbean cruise. Spring break, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm having a good time today, and I hope you guys are too. And I hope you had an incredible 4th of July weekend, or 4th of July, at least the weekend is coming up right around the corner. A lot of good things. And while some of you guys, I don't know what you guys said, you did your fireworks, you did your picnic yesterday, whatever you guys did, you golfed, whatever you did, I hope you had fun. And I just want to put a big shout out to my good friend Mike and Kim McAuliffe, former state representative. The main event band was performing at their big summer bash outside in beautiful Delavan, Wisconsin yesterday. We were there from 5 to 9. It was a great turnout. Then they did the big fireworks afterward. Beautiful mansion. Great job. Shout out to Mr. Double T, Tony Toto, Danny Ramundi, and of course, Jerry Jams. It was a great turnout. Thank you again, former state representative Mike McAuliffe and his lovely wife, Kim. And we got a call this morning to book it again next year. So on the dotted line, and we're going to do it again. Now, tonight, folks, you need to come on out to Chicago Prime Steakhouse. That's at 8 o'clock here in Schaumburg. Me and the Professor Daryl Armenstein will kick it off tonight. And tomorrow, the 6th of July, we will be at the Thirsty Parrot. That's right, Lake Geneva, Lake Como, Wisconsin, baby. A Saturday night show at 5 o'clock, 5 to 9 at the Thirsty Parrot. A beautiful bar. Great atmosphere, and right next door is the restaurant called Legends, where they serve some great burgers and food. It's going to be a good time. That's tomorrow, Saturday, July 6th. All right, so very, very fun. I also want to thank my guests on Wednesday, Mike and Vicky from Little Pops Pizza, New York Style Pizzeria in Lisle. Thank you, guys. And also my good buddy John from Tavern on the Point at Edison Park. It was great knowing different things 2 different restaurants do, but everybody supports each other, and we like to support all the restaurants. It was a lot of fun. And also, I want to thank all the guys for my little pool bash I had on Wednesday. Now, let me just clarify a couple things. When you're in this business, you know a lot of people. So I think I do like maybe 3 pool parties a year. I can't do them like normal people on a Saturday or a Sunday because it's hard to do something with your friends all day, and then you have to sit in the sun all day, and then you have to go work at night, right? So I have to do it during the week, Monday or a Tuesday, and I make my list. And there's got to be like 30, 40 different guys that I know through the business and friends and family. So we pick a time to do it. And so I took out the first crew. I want to thank, first of all, Robert the General Provenzano, my good buddy Russ Deverall. I want to thank Carlo Joseph, Jerry Jams Renda, Danny Mazzi from Armando Supermarkets, Louis Pipes, some airtight windows, Joey Spins in the house, Tony Toto, of course, and Danny Ramundi. And of course, I want to thank my lovely wife, Laura, for being the host, because like she says, even though I'm hosting the party, once I'm done, I'm in the pool. I don't get out unless I have to piss or refill my drink. That's it. So everybody's coming over, bringing ice, and Laura was being an incredible host. And the weather was perfect. And we will do another one at the end of July with another crew, keeping everybody to have a little fun. And that's what's, you got a chance. We don't have that much time, right? It's going to not, next, like we're already in July, another 2 months. We're going to get cold. Kathy Ippolito from California, who's in the house. There's my buddy Dan Nozak. I will see you in Lake Geneva. And Danny Nozak will be joining us at my next bash. My good friend Danny. Patrice, how you doing? Nina, Ema from Florida. Oh, it's wonderful. Hey, Ro, how are you doing? Brian Lewis, Ronnie B. Albert from the Ron Onesti organization. I'm even inviting Albert the next one. Karen, Yolanda, Joanne. Thank you guys for tuning in. Usually when I do a show on Friday, I don't know how many people watch because a lot of people might be out of town, might be doing what they're doing. So anyway, happy anniversary to Doug and Lou Sylvester, 2 great entertainers in the Chicagoland area, celebrating a wedding anniversary. Also, my good friend Chris and Rosetta from Baccaro from Rosario's in Roselle, celebrating 20 years of marriage. God bless you guys. I want to pray for everybody on the Caribbean islands with all that weather that's going on over there, and also the Alaskan wildlife. There's so much stuff is happening in this world, so we just got to pray for people, especially when they go through this weather stuff, which we have no control of. Craig Olson, yes, Craig, I'm going to hire in session. You guys are doing the next bash. Even if I strayed, yeah, you don't have to go in, Albert, if you don't want to. Double T, thank you for your extra kick yesterday, buddy. I do appreciate it very much. Speaking of great musicians, one of the best here in Chicago, he used to be in a band called Ruby and the Stars. And of course, he was one of the guitar players for the band The Tums with Pete Comida and Cliff Johnson. This is going back a while, but Gary Levin has passed away, ladies and gentlemen. Gary Levin, a Chicago legend, has passed away. National Hot Dog Month. Hate hot dogs. That's right, folks. National Fried Clam Day. God bless you. National Chocolate Waffle Day. Hate waffles. God bless you. Jack in the Box is coming back to Chi-Town, folks, in 2025. I'm excited about Jack in the Box. God, did I miss that place. They used to have those. Just great food. Jack in the Box coming back, baby. I love it. Can't wait for it to come back. I was just reading an article about Matthew Perry, who used to be in the TV show Friends, of course, when he passed away, I think last year or this year, I'm not quite sure. They came up with his net worth of $1.5 million. I guess some of that stuff, I didn't, when you sign a deal with a TV company, a TV series as big as a show like Friends, I mean, the money you can make with residuals of being on TV all the time. Friends is on over and over and over and over again. Very interesting. There is Danny Mazzy. How you doing? What are the dates of the cruise again? March 22nd to March 30th, 2025. And since my friend Danny is watching right now, let's talk about Armando Supermarkets, folks. Buy local, shop local, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois. That's right. And Mike and Gigi from Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair. For all your collision auto repair needs, go to crashchampions.com. We will check the temperature. Kathy, how you doing? Happy 4th of July, everybody. Let's get also Heart. The rock band Heart has canceled their tour. They were out with Cheap Trick. And I guess Ann Wilson had some surgery, some cancer removed, if I've read the article correctly. So our prayers go out to the Wilson family, of course. Her sister also, Nancy, is in the band who plays guitar. So Heart has canceled their summer tour for right now. Also, guys, if you see all over Facebook in the last 5, 6, 7 days, all my social media pages, there was a T-shirt. It says Tony Ocean Musician. It's from a site called King Official. It's a scam, folks. That is not my company. That's nothing to do with me. So stay away from that. If I mention my T-shirts and stuff like that, you'll go to my Tony Ocean website. But King Official site is a scam. It's a picture of me pointing. It says Tony Ocean, black. And underneath it says musician. I mean, would I ever put a T-shirt out like that? No. So it's a scam. Stay away from it. Also, folks, Diamond Shrooms, or if I'm pronouncing it right, mushroom-infused chewable gummies have been recalled. Birthday cake, I don't know, over 5 or 6 different flavors or whatever they are. That's SHRUMMZ, shrooms, if I'm pronouncing that right. They are recalled before you buy any of that shit. Make sure you check it out. Absolutely, folks. You don't want to get in trouble with that. Now, let me tell you what else we got coming up besides this weekend. Next week, folks, on the 11th, Thursday, July 11th, Tony Ocean, the main event band, will be in the Schiller Park Clock Tower concert in the park. That's going to be a 7 o'clock hit. On the 13th, we'll be at Freddy's Roadhouse in Fox Lake on a Saturday, me and Jerry Jams. That's a 2 o'clock hit. It'll be a lot of fun right on the water. Beautiful place. On the 14th, Ocean's Rat Pack hits Mount Carmel Fest in Mount Carmel in Kenosha, Wisconsin on the 14th. July 18th, we'll be at the Berkeley Electric Nights Berkeley concert in the park with the main event band. And then, of course, the 27th of July, come out and see my rock band Mojo's Jukebox live at Dirty Nellies. It's going to be great. And opening for us is a band called Small Town Tribute to John Cougar Mellencamp. Palatine, Dirty Nellies will be there, folks. And I've got British royalty coming to Ocean's Pit. Mark your calendars. Wednesday, July 10th, British royalty the founding original member of Hermits, one of the biggest British invasion bands in the world, our time. I still listen to him. The great Carl Green will be our guest here live on Ocean's Pit. I thank Mike and Tracy for hooking that up. The great Carl Green, Hermits. I can't wait to hear what he's up to. Your solo stuff, years he spent with Hermits, and all the great songs. Mrs. Brown, he got a lovely daughter. I'm into something good. Henry VIII. They had so many great songs. Kind of a Hush. So we're going to talk to Carl Green on the 10th of July. So make sure you check it out. It's Ocean's Pit here for the July weekend. Let's get right to another great sponsor, folks. Yep. It's the season to get all your stuff done. So if you're going to do it, let's go right to Gorelli Pavement Service, folks. Family owned and operated. The service includes Indiana, Wisconsin, Illinois, specializing in parking lots, doing both asphalt, concrete work. They do repairs, replacements, seal coating, crack filling, lot painting. They're a 5-star rating, folks. Call today and speak to a knowledge representative at 815-271-5835 or go to GorelliPavementServices.com. Keeping in with the summer things to do around the house, that your gardening and all that good stuff. Jack Vana Landscaping. They offer monthly maintenance programs, bush trimming, spring and fall cleanup, bed mulching, fertilizing, weed control. They offer plant design service and installation. They've been servicing the North Shore for over 44 years. Call my good buddy Tommy at 847-432-5266 and tell him Tony O sent you. You'll always get a great deal when you tell him Tony Ocean and Ocean's Pit sent you. Don't forget Tuesday and every Tuesday, Twisted Tuesday with Carol Brendolino joins us this week. Coming up, folks. Now, this will be my last show till Tuesday. Monday, I'll be off. But Tuesday, I will be here, of course, with my good friend Carol Brendolino for Twisted Tuesday. Here we might see Carol Brendolino Saturday at the Thirsty Parrot. It'll be interesting to see. Professor Darrell, I will see you tonight at Chicago Prime. Albert, I've been seeing that by so many, right? Absolutely. So let's get to some headlines, folks. Some crazy stuff. Let's get back to just another comment after the big debate that we missed with President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump. He took us slacking, Mr. Biden, President Biden did. But here's a quote. President Biden confirms that there's no way he's dropping out and says he is racing to the end. Quotes. Here's exactly what he said. Let me say this as clearly as possibly and as simply straightforward as I can. I am running. No one's pushing me out. I'm not leaving. This was a quote from President Joe Biden. You know, here's what I don't get. You got all that money. You've been in business. You've been in politics for 47 years. You really haven't done much. Well, you're not a great president. My opinion only. The wife is a doctor. I don't know if she still is. Take your money. You're at that age now that you're losing. Your mind's gone. Your mind's losing it, right? Take it. Go on an island. Go enjoy yourself. Why go with all that pressure you don't need? I feel bad for Joe Biden. I really do. Because people are pushing his strings, and his wife, brutal. It looks like she doesn't want him to quit. Okay, nobody wants to quit. But you got to be regular to, at least your head's got to be on for that particular job. First of all, I don't know who would want that job. I sure wouldn't. That's a fuck. You got that. Ryan Lewis, how you doing anyway? Ocean's Pit, let's get back to the great words of Groucho Marx. Those are my principles. And if you don't like them, well, I have others. What a great wise man, the great Groucho Marx. How about this quote? Bertrand Russell once said, when asked how fascism starts, you know exactly what he said. Very wise man. First, they fascinate the fools, then they muzzle the intelligent. That's probably right down to perfect words, actually. It is 4th of July. If you missed 4th of July on the fireworks yesterday, there's a lot of other towns doing their fireworks coming up this weekend, actually. Actually, today will be the last time you can see some of these fireworks still in Deerfield. They're doing them today. Let's see, Glencoe's doing it today. Hoffman Estates is doing it on Saturday. Let's see, Mount Prospect is doing it this Sunday, just in case you get a chance. Let's see, Palatine's doing it tonight. Where else is doing it tonight? Park Ridge is doing it tonight. Yeah, so there's still guys, places and towns that are still doing fireworks either tonight, tomorrow, or Sunday if you're into the fireworks. And if you're in Mesa, Arizona, and you love our good friends from Ace Hardware, hey, Mesa, they're clearing out over 60% of the entire store. It's different items, the folks. Everything's making room for new stuff. So make excuses because their mess is a little cleaned up. So they're trying to clean up. New store coming soon. Yellow closeout stickers, 25% off. Yetis and power tools, 75%. All other discount items, all sales final. New product is on the way. This is if you're in the Mesa, Arizona, Ace Hardware. A lot of good deals while they clean up the town. We need someone in the White House that is qualified, someone that is respectful, honest, knowledgeable, who generally believes in democracy. Boyd, I agree with you. I do agree with you, my friend. I think we need someone in here to fix a problem, clean it up, and then bring somebody else in. My opinion. I don't know who. I don't know who's there. My puppy's fine with fireworks. Yeah, but not all of them are. But Carol, thank you. Here is Vice President Kamala Harris talking about the 4th of July. Today we celebrate the 4th of July. And the reason we celebrate the 4th of July is because this is July, and the 4th of July is in July. And if it wasn't July, we couldn't be celebrating it because you all know how much we love the 4th of July. Can't make this shit up. Divorce rate. Divorce rate. These are in different countries. Well, isn't she a moron? She is a moron. Anyway, this is divorce rate in different countries. I'm only going to give you 5 different, which is weird compared to what it is here in the United States. Egypt, 17% divorce rate in Egypt. Mexico, 17%. Iran, 14%. In Vietnam, there's only a 7% divorce rate. And in India, 1% divorce rate. I don't know if some of these countries, they kill the wife. I'm not quite sure. Just joking. But isn't that amazing? How a lot of other countries can handle the divorce rate and we just can't do it here, right, folks? I don't know. Let's give it up for Patrick Bertoletti of Chicago wins the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. Patrick Bertolelli of Chicago gobbled down 58 hot dogs to be the first men's title Thursday National Nathan's famous 4th of July dog eating contest. 58 hot dogs. That's bun and all, 58 in a row. Maybe I can eat 2, and I'm not eating hot dogs in a long time. So I can just imagine what that's be like. Also, you know who's celebrating 100 years? The Caesar salad. Wow, some information here, useless information. Celebrating 100 years of the Caesar salad. Think about this. On this day, 1924, Italian immigrant Caesar Cardini created the legendary Caesar salad at the restaurant in Caesar's Palace in Taiwan, Mexico, which started as spontaneous mix of romaine leaves, garlic-flavored oil, Worcestershire sauce, lemon, eggs, Parmesan cheese, become a favorite classic. Look at that when my finger gets stiff. Anyway, today, Caesar salad graces the menus of 35% of the restaurants in the United States and beloved classic worldwide. Happy 100 years to the Caesar salad. Not too bad, the Caesar salad. Okay, folks. When going back to the quick debate, Danny, great job, my friend, yesterday. If Joe Biden said he had a cold and was sick during the debate, why did he attend the rally the next day? If you're sick, you should be staying home. The White House has blamed President Biden's debate performance on jet lag, cold, staff, everything but murdering hornets. Fox News. All right. And like I said about that Dr. Jill Biden, I don't care. I'll drag the old man through broken glass before I'll give up on the status and attention that I crave. A lot of women like that uniform. You take that uniform out, it's not there. Jill, you and your husband got all the money in the world. Go, get out, have fun, go on an island somewhere. I mean, you're already at Epstein's Island, so go to another island and, have a good life. A little fun in the sun here, folks, on the 4th of July. If anyone gets a message from me about canned meat, don't open it. It's spam. Ronnie Stars, Chicago Entertainer, sent that. And you want to talk about a good president? President John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy, the president, put a man on the moon. President Obama put a man in the ladies' room. That's right, folks. You hear it here on Ocean's Pit. There are two ways to be fooled. One is to believe what isn't true. The other is to refuse to believe what is true. And that seems to be really going crazy in this crazy world of ours today. Now, it's warm. You're out. Either you're going on some Caribbean island, you're going into the ocean to swim. I don't do too much of that. Evo from Florida says, don't eat anything in a can except tuna. Daniel, I agree. The boy can't get here fast enough. I agree. But be careful if you're going into these oceans and swimming. Be careful. Look at this. If you get bitten by a shark, I don't think you would even have more than 10 minutes to get to a hospital if that's an adult. If you're a kid, less than 5 minutes to get to a hospital. Be careful, man. I know we all love to jump in that cool, nice ocean and relax, but man, be careful. Meet Phantom. Who's Phantom? The world's tallest horse. He stands at 20.1 hands tall. Phantom. This horse is huge. Wow. That's a big horse, boy. I tell you. I love this stuff. And I love the stuff that you send me. Dr. Phil outraged as JFK Jr. exposes NIH kickbacks for Moderna vaccine, if I'm pronouncing that right. Not only does the NIH own half of the Moderna shots, ranking in the billions of dollars, but 4 to 6 high-level deputies under Fauci pocketed a staggering $150,000 a year from it. It gets worse. Kenny believes that there was a deliberate effort to suppress effective. I'm not even going to pronounce this stuff, but if I were you, I'd do your research on some of this stuff. And now you notice all this shit coming out more and more and more and more and more. It's scary. It really is scary. Now, when someone said maybe there's going to be another one, that's a big horse, right, Patrice? Is there going to be another pandemic before, what else can they throw us, to the world to stop the election from happening? Let's talk about Social Security. They say we're running out of it. They say we're never going to have it. We're running out of money. Social Security is our money that we earned by working, paying into the fund, each paycheck. It's not an entitlement. That's our money that they take out. So when we need it, we get it. Is it going to be here? I don't know if it's going to even be here for me. I'll be 62 this year, December. I don't know. Definitely not our kids. Definitely not our grandkids if things don't change. Former Mike North, whether you love him or not, a man who tells it like it is, used to be on The Score. He's got a newspaper columnist. He does something, I think, for The Reader, too, or the Daily Herald. But I like Mike North. National average gases price drop from $3.53 to $3.52 from July 4th 2023, and now 1 penny. The price of gas in 2020 was $2.20. Just took 1 million gallons of reserves to drop it a penny. My house, Albert. My house will be the bash. What happens to the predictions and assumptions that don't pan out? That's a good one, Boyd. That's a good one. We're just going to have to keep following more and more and more. And like I said, even if you try to find a fact, where are you going for fact checkers? Where are you going to get your facts? Any of us. You can go in the computer. Remember for how many, during the whole COVID thing, even Twitter came out and said they were hiding certain facts. I don't know. You watch one station, they tell you tomorrow it's going to, this is happening in one station. Another TV station tells you something else. So who is on this show to say, prove your facts? Prove them to me. What are you looking at? We don't know if it's real. We don't know if those facts that you guys are saying or I'm getting is real. We don't know. $1 million question is right, Boyd. $1 million question is right. Let's give it up for Governor Ron DeSantis protecting Florida election process. Breaking news now. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis signed a law making possession of more than 2 voter ballots a felony. Charges now include $50,000 fine and up to 5 years in prison. Ladies and gentlemen, last election, my father got 3 mail-in things in the mail. My dad's been dead 25 years. One of our neighbors in the Elk Grove area went to vote for the very first time in 2020. She was proud, Republican, went to go vote. And she was excited when she went into the polls. She told everybody, this is my first time. I don't know how to do this. And he goes, first time? You've been voting for the last 6, 7 years as a Democrat. She goes, Democrat? I'm a Republican, and I've never voted before. What does that tell you when this happens to a lady, a neighbor of ours? And my father getting these ballots, he's been dead 25 years. Thank you, Kathy. There's just some stuff, ladies and gentlemen, that we just can't explain. Clint Eastwood, great actor, real American, returns all 6 of his Oscars. Hollywood is morally bankrupt. I don't want to be associated with any of the woke nonsense in Hollywood. When Clint Eastwood goes off, now there's a very intelligent, smart man. Always had great respect for Clint Eastwood. Never find anything bad about the guy. Wasn't he mayor or something of some town in California at one time? He knows his stuff. A lot of people are getting sick of this shit. Happy congratulations for 10-year anniversary to my good friend Adam Blair, of course, the lead singer of Seventh Heaven, celebrating his 10-year anniversary with the band. Congratulations, my friend Adam. We got to get Adam on the show too. Emo, I still think to vote the same day. I want to vote many years ago in Chicago, and my mother is in the vote. She's been dead 3 years' time. Yeah, it's crazy. It's nuts, folks. Remember, on the 4th of July weekend, he who drinks a 5th on the 4th may not be able to go forth on the 5th. And just in case you didn't understand it, I will say it again. He who drinks the 5th, he who drinks a 5th on the 4th may not be able to go forth on the 5th. That's funny. I don't care how you look at it. That's funny. That's funny shit. You guys do send me some good stuff, I tell you. National Bikini Day today. So today's night to go out on the sun and relax on Bikini Day. All right, folks, let's get to another sponsor, folks. Let's not forget our good friends from Deutz Power Center, servicing the construction and diesel industry in Chicago for the last 100 years. Call my buddy Sal at 224-276-6550. That's Deutz Power Center. And if you're looking for a lawyer, the guy that does it right, Roy McCampbell, attorney at law, a statewide law practice that is client-focused and results-driven. Give Roy McCampbell a call at 708-275-4264. My wife's company, Laura Ocean Solutions, increasing profits or reducing credit card fees. You'll never have to shop again with Laura Ocean Solutions. You get those credit cards, she will lower that price, that I promise you. How about Don Esteban Cigars out of Tarpon Springs, Florida? You know, I've been pushing them since the show started. I still love my Don Esteban cigars, but I'm working a deal now with Mr. Ronald Nesti and a brand new Sicilian cigar that's out there, and we're going to be showing it here soon and pushing it here at all my shows. So look forward to that. I'm excited about that. But in the meantime, Don Esteban Cigars, 727-366-7536. Javier, tell him Tony O sent you. And let's not forget Trico Hair Experts, folks. That's right, Trico, recreating better hair days. Angela and Carmela out of Anthony and Carmela out of Rosemont, Illinois. Give them a call at 773-999-7888 and get those discounts. Tell them, hey, Tony Ocean told me to call you, and they will definitely take care of you. Oh, boy, let's see. What do we got here? I do my low voting ballot during early voting. You need to vote, no matter what, folks. No matter what, you need to vote. And now companies out there looking for a publicist, don't forget my buddy Bernie DeMayo, DeMayo Partners, experienced, creative, and smart. Give Bernie DeMayo a call, 312-217-5658, or go to BernieDeMayo.com. Bernie works for the White Sox, Chicago Bulls, works for Ocean's Rat Pack, and the Tony Ocean Show. So, Bernie DeMayo again, 312-217-5658. Folks, again, I'm so excited to announce Wednesday, July 11th, British royalty appearing here on Ocean's Pit. My good friend, well, I've only met him once, Mr. Carl Green, former original founding member of Herman's Hermits. We all talk about Peter Noon. Herman's, yes, Peter was great. Peter was the voice of Herman's Hermit. But the soul of Herman's Hermits was Carl Green, and he's going to be on our show. From England, that's right, from one of the greatest British invasion bands of the time. So many great songs and so many great memories. So don't forget to tune in Wednesday, July 11th, 12 o'clock, with our good friend, Carl Green. Lisa, hello, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Happy 4th of July. I'm going back to see if there's anything I might have missed. Yes, of course, there's stuff I missed. Oh, look at this. It's just not fair how I miss all this stuff. All right. Here, baseball. The prices, the payroll in baseball. Let's just think with the Cubs. These are just five teams, okay? Starting with the lowest payroll and the highest payroll. We're going to go to the Pittsburgh Pirates, 84,356, whatever it is. That is the lowest, right, for their payroll in the Phillies. Then we're going to go to 103,362,000, whatever, Cincinnati Reds. Then we're going to go to 108, whatever, the Milwaukee Brewers. St. Louis is 175. The Chicago Cubs, 227,191,071. What a payroll for a team that's losing. Even all the money they paid for that Milwaukee manager, boy, oh boy, something's got to change. I farted in my wallet. Now I have gas money. Tony Bisek coming up with some good ones. I haven't seen him anymore. The great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar sold 4 championship rings, 3 MVP trophies, and other memorabilia for $2.8 million, with proceeds going to a youth education program. Very cool. The Hall of Famer said, when it comes to choosing between storing a championship ring or a trophy in my room or providing kids with an opportunity to change their lives, the choice is pretty simple. This guy's had it all these trophies, all this stuff, and he donates it, and the money for a youth organization. Very, very cool. I'm in a bad place right now, ladies and gentlemen. Not mentally, just in Illinois. Yeah, National Paul Bunyan Day. Where do they come up with this stuff? National How about look at these. These are some holidays that are happening in July. Here's some holidays that are happening in July. Of course, July 1st, I didn't realize was International Joke Day. The second is UFO Day. The third is Disobedience Day. The fourth, of course, is the 4th of July. The fifth, Workaholics Day. We got International Kissing Day on Saturday. National Macaroni Day on Sunday. We're going to keep this for the rest of the month. But look at that. Where they come up with all this stuff? Around the Addison areas, $3.89 gas. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I will save that, too. We talked about the mushroom stuff. Yeah, you have to make sure. Here's another thing, folks, that really gets me. Vice President Kamala Harris. Now, let me get this straight. And maybe, listen, I'm not a very smart man. I know a lot of useless stuff. But when I hear stuff like this and see pictures and stuff like this, you really don't even need facts to prove this. Now, her father is Jamaican. He's Jamaican. Her mother is Indian. Father's Jamaican. Her mother's Indian. She's not African American. Where do they come up with this? How does African American get in there? I don't know what you'd call it. Half Jamaican, half Indian. What do you call it? I don't know. She's not African American. And what really gets me, folks, MSNBC just reported that Hunter Biden, the son of President Joe Biden, who has a drug problem, we obviously know that, and a convicted felon now, has been sitting on the Joe Biden's meetings in the White House since the debate last week, prepping him up, helping him out for 12 days. In other words, Hunter Biden is now making decisions that impact our country. This is insane. Insane. More tax increases on July 1st for driver's license, undocumented immigrants, wage increase for Cook County only. Cook County gets the wage increase. It's insane. How about this poor guy? Cook County resident advised to check property tax bill after homeowner hit with a 3.811% increase on his bill. Cook County homeowners are required to pay their property bills on August 1st. Check that out. Where do they come up with this stuff? They will try to get everybody anything. Be careful what you look at. All your paperwork, whatever you sign, whatever bill you have, make sure you go through it. Just don't take their word for it. And remember when you were a kid, you keep talking like that, I'm going to wash your mouth now with soap. When I was a kid, we didn't have any fancy body wash. All we had was the use of the same bar of soap that our dad washed his ass with. And if we swore, we got our mouths washed out with that same bar of soap. Kids these days got it easy. They got it easy, the younger generation. State Department reaches out to enemy nations requesting, please, only attack between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's it. You guys can attack, but make sure you only attack between 10 and 4. You can't make this stuff up, folks. You just can't do it. It's crazy as it is, and it's just nuts. It really is crazy. I'm trying to get the last minute stuff over here. Couldn't even tell you. We were talking about Ann Wilson canceling her tour. Sad, it really is. With cancer, when it affects anybody's business and world, it's just a scary thing. Americans Top 40. That's right, with Casey Kasem. Debuted July 4th, 1970. Remember that? Hi, this goes out to Mario and his lovely wife, Bernice, with a special song. Like Debbie Boone's You Light Up My Life. How many people used to watch that? American Top 40 with Casey Kasem. They just don't make that anymore, man. They just don't make shows like that anymore, which is sad. It's definitely sad. Now, here's a couple of the things that they fact checked on President Joe Biden's debate of stuff that he said, which were caught being lies. Cheated in law school, got caught. Lied about his grades, got caught. Plagiarized his speeches, got caught. Lied about his GPA, got caught. Lied about his scholarships, got caught. Sold vice president office to China, got caught. Sold vice president office to Ukraine, got caught. Committed quid pro bono to save his crackhead son. Famed General Flynn, he framed him. That's right, he got caught. Rigged the 2020 election. Oh, they haven't proven that yet. I don't know. We'll see what happens, folks. I want a job that pays $450,000 a year and have 42 weeks of vacation in a year like this president. Michael, you're absolutely right, my brother. 4th of July weekend, folks. Support those local establishments, and that's what we have to do. And it's important. That's why we're going to go to my good friend Louis Pipes with Airtight Windows. Airtight windows and siding. If you're looking for new windows and you want it done right, do it right with Airtight. For honesty and quality, dependability, do it right with Airtight. Serving the Chicagoland area for over 35 years, do it right with Airtight. Call Louis Pipes at 708-788-5000 and tell them Tony O sent you and get that special rebate, get that special deal from our friends from Airtight Windows. Guys, it's been a fun Friday with you guys, and I hope you guys have an incredible weekend. Don't forget, tonight we'll be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse, 8 o'clock with Daryl Armenstad, the professor. Vince Ramundi, what's up, my friend? And don't forget, Saturday, folks, we'll be in Lake Geneva, Lake Como, Wisconsin at the Thirsty Parrot Lounge, and right next to that is Legends Restaurant. Great food, great drinks, a lot of fun. The main event band hits the stage at 5 o'clock this Saturday, July 6th. And Sunday, I'm off. I took the night off. I was, supposed to play at Tavern on the Point in Edison Park. But John, the owner, was kind enough, because I don't get any Sundays off. I'm working my butt off, especially in the summer. Excuse me. So every year, me and my sister go to Renaissance Fair. I don't know if you've ever been to Renaissance Fair. It's in Bristol, Wisconsin. It's about an hour and a half, maybe 2-hour drive from where we are. Renaissance, nights and all that cool stuff. And so we go. We dress up. We go. The limo picks us up. We go. We have cocktails, many cocktails, some great food, great ambiance. And it's just a fun day that me and my sister get to do. So that's what I'm doing this Sunday. So I want to thank Kim Peterson LeFew. I want to thank Danny Ramundi. I want to thank Tony Toto and the Fifth Element Band for filling in for me over at Tavern on the Point this Sunday. So if you're in that area, go see my buddies, Fifth Element, this Sunday. Guys, it's birthday time for Friday, July 5th. Birthday time. Let's see, Polly Holiday, better known as Kiss My Grits, Flo from the TV show Alice, celebrating a birthday. Ken Curtis, Ernest T. Bias. It's Ernest T. Got to remember Ernest T. Leonard Maselli, wherever you are in Florida, buddy, happy birthday. Bob Biaggi, great singer in the band Infinity, celebrating a birthday. Frankie Forliano, Frankie, if you're out there, baby, miss you. Hope you're doing well. Claudette Scalzetti, Elmwood Park, happy birthday. Jim Irwin, singer from TNT, number one AC/DC tribute band in the Midwest, celebrating a birthday. Susie from The Matrix, happy birthday to your mom, Susie, wherever you are. Tom Cruise, 62 years old, from Panini's Pizza and Seventh Heaven. Lenny Rago, celebrating a birthday. Lenny, happy birthday. One of my favorite singers from one of my favorite bands, The Babies, John Waite. We got the open for John Waite last year at the Arcada, celebrating the birthday. Also, to Sunday's birthday is Ringo's birthday. That's right, Ringo Starr. Terry Hemmert on XRT will be celebrating Sunday with Ringo. Emo, my wife's 4th of July. Oh, birthday, Emo. Happy birthday to your lovely wife. I thought so too, Boyd. But he had plans and he had to move. He's coming up with some golf thing. And so you got Anthony will be on in about 2 weeks now. We're making sure. He's supposed to be on twice already, and our schedules just didn't make it work. But Anthony Melchiotti will be on from Billy and the Vintage States. He was also our bass player and our band 1313, singer and songwriter with Big Bang Rodeo, where we actually made it to Star Search with Ed McMahon. So Anthony will be joining us. He promises that. All right, another birthday, folks. Eva Marie Saint, actress, 100 years old today. Jennifer Badea, the wife of Greg from Taverna on Division. Jennifer, happy birthday, my dear friend. Former State Representative Pete DiCiani celebrating a birthday. And Michael Sansone from Arizona. Michael, happy birthday if you're listening today, folks. All right. We're calling it quits early, about a couple minutes early. Guys, have an incredible 4th of July weekend. You still got tonight. You still got tomorrow. You still got Sunday before everybody's got to go back to work Monday. But we're not going to be here Monday. We're returning this Tuesday on the 9th of July, Twisted Tuesday with me and Carol Brandolino. Monday I'll be off doing some personal stuff we got to take care of. But listen, I want you all to be safe and have a great time out there. And let's thank our good friends again from Ace Hardware, celebrating 100 years. Norwich Displays, Evergreen Park, Warrenville, and Mesa, Arizona. Grill your ace off. Get $20 off any grill purchase by just saying grill your ace off. And download the Ace Rewards app. Easy way to keep track of your points, coupons, and special offers. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Guys, tonight will be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse, Schaumburg, 8 o'clock. Me and Daryl Armiston. Tomorrow, me, Double T, Tony Toto, and Jerry Jams will be at the Thirsty Parrot, Lake Geneva, Lake Como, 5 o'clock show tomorrow. Guys, buy local, shop local, support local establishments, support live entertainment. And remember the great words of birthday boy Ringo Starr, peace and love. Guys, be kind, everybody out there. We're all going to have different opinions. But there's no reason why we can't have a civil conversation without going nuts or unfriend or hang up. And We're all human, and we're all going to think differently. We all have opinions, like assholes. We all have one. Anyway, guys, please be kind to one another. Be safe out there on the 4th of July weekend. Have some cocktails. Don't eat too much. Enjoy the beautiful weather we're going to be having out there. And thank you so much for always watching the show, Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. God bless you, everybody. Have a great weekend. See you Tuesday. Nick Hodges, take us out.
Oh, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
Bye-bye, everybody. Have a good one. Happy birthday, America. God bless America. Let's make America great again.
I will be the greatest president that God ever created.
God bless you, everybody.